Hi friends, welcome to Maple and Ash. I'm Allura and I'm on a quest to take product photos. Now I don't have my website quite yet, but once I do have my website, I need photos of my products to post on that website so that people can see what they're buying. I've never done product photos or photography before, but I have accumulated a bunch of just random objects because I'm kind of a hoarder, and I also scoured Pinterest for inspiration, and I also have the courage to just do it. And even if it doesn't turn out amazing, it's photos of soap, so it doesn't need to be that amazing, and it's my first time, so I'm gonna learn as I go. So the first soap that I'm taking a photo of is Island Candy. The fragrance oil is from Nature's Garden. It's called Tropical Blast, and their website describes it as a fresh tropical combination of pineapples, mango, papaya, coconut, and wild watermelon. So my idea was to lay a bunch of cut up fruit out and put the soap in the middle. And my husband had the amazing idea to use this big mirror that we have and as the background and take it outside so that a palm tree and the nice blue sky will be reflected in the background of the photo. So that's what I did. I washed and cut up all of the fruit, and none of this went to waste. We either ate it right away or froze it for later eating. But yeah, this is the final photo. The next soap is Velvet Apple. The fragrance oil is also from Nature's Garden and it's called Misbehavin'. It's described as a flirtatious, fruity, sexy fragrance. Tantalizing aroma of sweet, juicy, candied apples and pomegranate with nuances of fresh ivy and oak moss. So when I went shopping at the grocery store, I couldn't find any pomegranates, so I decided to just use apple. I cut it up. The lighting I don't love, and apples start to go brown like almost immediately, so I don't love this photo, but like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be like the most amazing photo that you've ever seen. It's just a photo of soap, so it's not a big deal. The next soap is Lighthouse Tides, and the fragrance is Seaside Cotton by Nature's Garden. They describe it as fresh, ozony marine notes, which blend nicely with romantic base notes of sheer musk and amber. So I mildly got into stained glass. I intend to pick it back up, but when I have some time. So I have this really cool piece of dichroic glass, and I use that for the background. I tried some different fabrics and ended up just using my shower curtain fabric and some eucalyptus leaves. And yeah, that's the soap. The next soap is Honey Milk, and the fragrance is Oatmeal Milk and Honey by Nature's Garden, and they describe the scent as exactly that. So 3 base scents. So it's pretty straightforward. So I wanted the picture to be straightforward as well. So I just included a glass of milk, some oats sprinkled about, and my husband has this really cool honey jar that came with this honey stick thing. I'm not sure what it's called, but I knew that I wanted to have a sort of live element to the photo, so I picked up the honey with this honey stick and let it drizzle off while I took the photo. I put down a layer of white vinyl that I have for my Cricut machine and used a canvas as the background. The next soap is Lavender Sage, and again, it's really straightforward. It just smells like lavender and sage. So I have this really pretty fabric that's kind of whimsical feeling, and I took apart a sage smudge stick, and I have some little dried lavender buds, and yeah, It's just, again, really straightforward. This next soap is Moonlight Orchard, and the fragrance oil is Werewolf by Nature's Garden. They describe it as fresh citrus highlights sparkle around the floral heart of lavender and ylang. An earthy signature of patchouli and spicewood leads to a base of warm animalistic tones. Leather and musk balanced with balsamic undertones as hints of powdery vanilla complete the blend. So it's a lot going on, but when I smell the soap, mainly what I smell is earthy citrus. So I had some tree stumps in my backyard from when my in-laws had to have a tree cut down. So I took some tree bark off of some of the random wood that we have. And some citrus. And then I added just some little leaves from my pothos plant. And yeah, this is the first photo that I took in the day, and so the filming of me taking the photo is really poor. You can't see me doing much besides setting it up. But yeah, that's this one. Alright, Garden Oasis. This scent is Evening Fireflies by Nature's Garden, and they describe it as an enchanting fragrance that opens with delicate notes of fresh dewdrops and crisp night air, leading into a heart of soft jasmine, wild honeysuckle, and glowing lantern-lit citrus. A gentle base of warm amber, vanilla musk, and earthy sandalwood lingers like the quiet hum of summer nights. So this one, I used some black vinyl, again just taped to the table. I wanted to emulate the dewdrops, so I sprayed some water onto the vinyl. The wood texture background. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper. You can get these from craft stores, either by the single sheet or in like books, and it's usually themed. And I just have some little flowers and some leaves. So again, I wanted a sort of live element to this photo. So I have this random little bottle that I don't know how I acquired it, but I just have it. So I put some oil in there, like some essential oil, and used the glass dropper from that essential oil to drip the oil back into the bottle. And yeah, I think it looks amazing. Everyone say hi to Izzy. For Sakura, it's just a cherry blossom scent, so again, pretty straightforward. This time I used a mirror underneath the soap, and again, some just pink flowers, and the background is again that wood texture. I initially was photographing the wrong soap, and I also initially used just a dress that I have to stretch over the canvas so that there would be a pink background, but I ended up not liking that, and I also had to redo the picture with the soap. And I just have this cool pink clay pot that kind of matched the color theme, so I included that as well. Waters of Ophelia. This soap was tough. So I used the Mermaids at Midnight fragrance oil by Nature's Garden. It is described as a whimsically magical scent, sweet fruity notes of tangerines and mango that lead to the aroma of seawater and anchored the scent with feminine roses and musk. So I've seen TikToks and YouTube videos of people having like action shots with water, and so I really wanted to have that. All I have is a Pyrex dish, so I couldn't do the water like super transparent because then you would see all the scratches in the dish or like the word Pyrex on it, you know? So I added some mica powder to just some plain water, and my idea was to use a hair dryer to have the water ripple and move the mica around. I struggle with this because the water reflected my phone stand, so I had to move into a different angle. And as the soap was sitting in the water, the soap was making the water more and more cloudy, so I had to work really fast. But I think the final photo is not exactly what I was imagining, but I think that it turned out okay. Citrus and soap. No. Citrus and soap. That would have been a good name, actually. Citrus and Smoke. This one I used the fragrance oil Bitches Brew by Nature's Garden. It has citrus, violet, heliotrope, clove, geranium, patchouli, pine, and vanilla. So I wanted something dark, so I had to wait until it was nighttime to take this photo, so you see me in my pajamas. But for the background, I used a piece of black fabric that I have lying around. I lit an incense and put it in my little wooden incense holder, and I used that same little glass bottle that I had from before as to kind of even it out, so I have something on both sides of the soap. And yeah. The final soap is California Orange, and it just smells like orange blossoms. So I kept it, again, really simple. I used a mandolin to slice the oranges super thin and just put them on a wooden cutting board and took the photo outside because that was the best lighting. Now this one, I don't have a clip of me taking the photo, but I'm going to show you the final photo anyway because I think it's really neat. So this is Magnolia's Muse. The fragrance I used is Spring Wildflowers by Nature's Garden. It has orange blossom, sun-warmed magnolia, coconut husk, wildflowers, Haitian vetiver, sheer amber, and solar musk. So I went to Sprouts and got some really pretty peonies and just made a bouquet. And again, I used the big mirror that I have and took it outside so that there would be a blue background. The idea was it would be a cloudy day and I could get some clouds in the background too, but it was not. It was very sunny, very, very hot. So the sun was reflecting off the mirror into my face, and yeah, it was unbearable, but the photo still turned out really cool. So I just wanted to show that. Alright, so that is all of the soaps, all of the photos that I took. I hope that this inspires you to use items that you already have, and I hope that it doesn't encourage too many people to also hoard just a bunch of random things, but it really did help just having a bunch of items in my house that I could just use. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something, and I hope it inspires you to go out there and create things. I had so much fun taking these photos, and I'm really, really super proud of how they turned out. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!